How's it going, CYN Esports? This is Eric Himes. I am posting a first devotional for our Discord. It's coming from a book called Live in Grace, Walk in Love by Bob Goff, and it's an awesome book, super simple but to the point, and just wanted to share with you today and encourage you in your faith. The first one's called Live in Grace, Walk in Love, and it comes from Matthew 11:28 through 30, which is Jesus talking. He says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light." And this is what Bob Goff says. He says, "I remember learning to ride my first bike, but my favorite bike memories are when I taught my kids. Without fail, at the beginning, the front tire would wobble back and forth more and more wildly just before one of them bit the dust. And they all bit the dust. Sometimes they would try again, sometimes they would call it quits. Learning to ride a bike at first is completely unnatural. Once it clicks, the balance, the pedaling, the steering, it's hard to imagine not knowing how to do it. With enough practice, you don't even think about riding a bike anymore, you just do it." Jesus talks about taking up a challenge to live differently. It's sort of like riding a bike. He wants us to live in grace and walk in love, but at first it is a gangly, wobbly wreck. We might even get banged up a little. Then after a while, you just know how to do it. The Bible describes it as a rhythm, like breathing itself, where we are taking in grace for ourselves and holding out love for others. It's not natural, and it takes some practice, but Jesus showed us the way. Maybe one day we'll look a little more graceful and pull off some cool tricks, hop a couple of curbs, do a wheelie or a bunny hop. Not unlike Peter or John, who healed a man in Acts 3, Jesus wants us to stick with him through the awkward learning parts so we can learn how to ride like he does. He wants to take our mind off falling so we can pedal more fearlessly. Sure, there are some scratches and scrapes, but we can pick each other up and help each other get back on for another go. And then it ends with a question. What habits and rhythms do you need to practice to help you naturally experience God's grace in your life? So I want to leave you with that. And if you have any questions about this devotion, put them in the comments. We'd love to talk. We want to encourage you on your faith. We want to let you know that we're here for you. And I know we're all really scared right now with the pandemic and with being self-quarantined and everything else. And I just pray that you would know that God is with you, and that He's gonna use this time to do some things that you might never have expected. And I pray that you'd press in and grow in your faith. You may feel wobbly right now. I know I feel a little wobbly, but we need to just press in and trust God and do what we can to know Him more today. So God bless you, and pray that you're encouraged by this devotion. We'll see you on the stream. Bye.